In the previous video, I talked about how to capture good video when using a webcam or a smartphone. Now, the other and perhaps most important part of video, sound. Hello again, I'm A. Lee Judge, a keynote speaker and the founder of content marketing company Content Monster. Great sound is crucial to achieving a great presentation video. Most people don't realize why one video is more pleasant to watch than another, but it's often simply because of the sound. Sound cannot be an afterthought. It is just as, if not more important than the image part of the video. Let's talk about some different options to capture good audio for your video. The first option that you might consider is just using your computer's microphone. This is the audio recording using the built-in microphone embedded somewhere on this laptop. Many laptops have noise canceling technology, which means that while it's trying to cancel noise, it may also cancel parts of my voice. Some built-in laptop microphones, like in this MacBook Pro, are okay, but keep in mind, you'll definitely get some additional room sounds and sounds of your environment. So be sure to test your sound and the quality if you decide to go this route. If you're recording through Zoom, be sure that both you and your host have turned off any enhancements and you're recording with what Zoom calls original sound. Stepping it up a level is the USB microphone. Okay, if you really want to get some awesome audio and you plan to record while sitting down, consider a USB microphone. These mics are a plug and play directly into your laptop and can give you near studio quality sound for often less than $100. One of the most popular that you've probably seen is the Blue Yeti. But there are several others that work great for less, such as dynamic mics like the Audio-Technica ATR 2100 or the Samsung Q2U. Keep in mind that if you do have a Blue Yeti, it is a side address microphone, so that you talk into the side, not the tip, for the best audio. These types of microphones are plug and play and can be a great addition to your everyday conference calls. Next up is the lavalier microphone. For the most freedom in movement and better sound at the same time, I suggest a lavalier microphone. This can work with both your computer and your smartphone. Plus, you can get a decent one with a very long cable for between $20 and $35. Now, I've attached the lavalier microphone. Not only will your voice be clearer and easier to understand, but you can also distance yourself from the laptop and still have great audio. Ideally, lavalier mics will be attached to your clothing, shirt, or jacket. Make sure that the mic is only a foot or less from your mouth and not rubbing against your clothing. Be aware that your phone and possibly your computer will need what's called a TRRS connection. That stands for the tip, ring, ring, sleeve pattern you'll see on the plug. If your lavalier does not look like this and has only 3 sections, tip, ring, sleeve, then you'll need an adapter. For phones with no headphone jacks, don't worry. The dongle adapter that came with your phone will typically do the trick. And if you buy a lavalier that was specifically designed for phones, then that type of tip is already attached. And finally, earbuds and AirPods. You may have noticed that I didn't mention earbuds or AirPods. This is because while they sound okay for a conference call, I would not advise to use them for a presentation video. Pods have a narrow sound frequency, like a telephone, which makes them not very pleasant to listen to for a presentation. And plug-in earbuds tend to rub against clothing, producing distractions. So only use one of these as a last resort. To recap, built-in computer mics are okay, but only when you're close to them and your room is very quiet and not echoing. USB microphones provide excellent voice quality. The investment is worth it if you present often. Lavalier mics sound great and are versatile for movement and connection to both computers and smartphones. Earbuds and AirPods, not preferred for presentations because of poor voice quality. Use as a last resort. Now you know several options to capture good audio. Everyone's situation is different, so use what works best for you, your budget, and your environment. Just keep these tips in mind and you'll come out with much better video. Next up is the icing on the cake. You've heard the phrase, "I want to be seen in a good light." Well, that's because bad lighting can ruin a video. In the next video, we'll cover how to utilize natural and additional lights to help you stand out on video. If you have any more audio questions, you can contact me through contentmonster.com. See you in the next video.